Hey everyone, it's me, Blue. Today, we will be talking about one of the most controversial towers in FNAF 2D, Trash Gang. Now, the reason it's so controversial isn't because of the tower itself, but more about the way you get the tower, which is from something called the Bear 5 contract, which, oh my god, is really something I need to talk about. Also, I know that I haven't been posting in a long time, it's just that IRL things, but I swear I'll try my absolute best to get a posting schedule because I'm free of just posting a video every month. This video is going to be like 50% tower review and 50% yappy about contracts, so without any further ado, let's get into it. The Trash Gang Tower is, well, Trash Gang from FNAF Pizza Sim. The way that this little guy attacks is with AoE, which stands for, Area of Effect. Yep. This means that it attacks all the enemies inside the range, which is awesome, right? Well, not really. This tower may seem good on paper, but in reality, this tower is quite literally trash. I know, I'm such a comedian. But why does it suck so much? Well, this tower doesn't know what it wants to be. I will get into that part in a little bit, but it will seem obvious when we get into the actual stats. At level 1, it does from 1 to 3 damage with a cooldown of 2. Now do you see what I mean when I say this tower sucks? It costs 350 to place, making it an early game tower, but a bad one since it has a DPS of literally 1. Upgrading it for 500 cash gives you 1 single more max and minimum damage. Like, seriously, I can't explain how bad this tower is for early. The third upgrade, for a whopping 2,000 cash, lowers the fire rate and increases the damage by a significant amount. At level 4, for 3,500 cash, fire rate decreases, a little more damage, and a little more range. The pricing is just terrible, ugh. At max level, for 7,500 cash, it gets more damage. That's pretty much it. Now, I know that I didn't talk about the range, but it's still trash, pun not intended, because of the range maxing at 12. 12! Before I get into my own personal thoughts on the tower, I want to get into the sponsor of this video, myself. I have officially opened up a membership where you can pay and get perks such as special role in the Discord, member-only chat rooms, friending me on Roblox, and a bunch more. If you're interested in supporting me, I recommend you sign up. It would mean a lot to me, just like you hitting that subscribe button. Now, let's get back into the video. So, what are my personal thoughts on this tower? It's horrible. I'm gonna start jabbering about the pros and cons of this tower so I don't annoy the Trash Gang fans. The pros. It's cheap to place, and the AoE. Cons. Oh god. This tower has no idea if it wants to be an early game, mid game, or even late game. It is extremely expensive for early game, it doesn't do enough damage to be a mid game, and is insanely map dependent for a late game since of the AoE, because remember, this tower has horrible range. There's just so much wrong with this tower. Now, I know that the redeeming point of this tower is AoE, and yes, I will give it the crown of best crowd control tower. But at what cost? I'm not going to repeat myself with all the cons, but the AoE really does not help. I know I've never been this angry in a video, but there's one reason why I am. And it's because of the Bear 5 contract, which, oh my goodness. This contract is so dumb. You have to complete 40 quests. What? Some of them are easy, but some of them are near impossible. Reach wave 95 on UCN especially. Now, I'm not saying this because I'm a noob and I can't beat it. I can prove it because of this. Yep. The title of this video asks if the tower is worth it. And the answer? I'm not even gonna say it. I rate this tower a 3.5 out of 10, which is the lowest score I've given to a tower, and is definitely going to take a long time until it's broken. Something else I noticed while writing this video is that this tower is trying way too hard to be Incinerator. It's mostly a middle game tower that costs a lot. The one thing that separates the two is that the Incinerator has insane DPS, while the Trash Gang has a max DPS of 22. Okay, so, after all that ranting, I have to say that I very much dislike this tower. But, well, it's just my opinion. Please don't come knocking at my house. What would you rank this tower? Tell me in the comments. And if you for some reason want to grind this tower, I recommend joining my Discord for help because you will seriously need it. The link's in the pinned comments in the description. We are almost at 300 members, which when we hit, we will make a moderator application. The next video will probably be the Q&A one, so get ready for that. But for now, that's all, folks.